As we start up this video, I have a question for you, and let's see if you can get it right. What do you think's the hardest part about being a video game developer? Is it the crunch? Is it the anxiety of launch day? You know, maybe the game won't be as well perceived as you hope it would be, and all the blood, sweat, and tears and multiple years invested in perfecting this product that you just dedicated your entire life to is just absolutely shit on? Or is it that fine balancing act of pleasing your higher ups as well as making sure that any promises you made prior to the game's launch is fulfilled to make sure that your fan base is satisfied? I'm sure that last part is definitely mentally and physically taxing. I would personally say none of these are the hard part. The hard part, in my opinion, comes post-launch, where you get that flood of recommendations, suggestions, expectations for new content to be delivered here and now. While it's great that you got people enjoying your game and can't get more things to do quick enough, you can never deliver it in a timely enough manner. Nor can you really handle the sheer amount of volume that you're receiving at that point in time. You already had an agenda with things to deliver on. Post-launch, you see some bugs and problems that need to be immediately dealt with, and now you got a flood of recommendations and suggestions to improve your product, which is both good and bad. This is the double-edged sword that Techland is currently dealing with Dying Light 2. You have people talking about new game plus, harder difficulties, some new accessibility options, potentially more customization to the HUD and FOV slider, while things like cross-gen, cross-platform have been promised to come at a later date post-launch. And point being, there's a lot on Techland's plate. They're aware they're hearing a lot of suggestions while they're actively still trying to squash all the bugs, freezes, and glitches that are going on in the game. And I basically just wanted to share that I understand the situation, however, I still am going to add a little bit to their plate today. So about, I think it was 2 weeks ago, they pushed out an update across all platforms. PC got it first, and specifically on PC, once that update went live, I've been experiencing much more bugs. You know, more howlers, freezing, frame rate drops. My game really hasn't crashed all that much, and just a little bit more stuttering than before. I've also been having this fun little bug that's going on your screen now, basically to explain what's going on. I'm not talking about the plus 400 FOV, no sir, that's intentional. It started back when that update first went live. Originally, it deleted my main save file, which fine, you know, I really didn't trip about it all that much. I already beat the game. I did most of what I wanted to do. I had to touch grass anyways. Remember, I had friends and a body to stop neglecting and not have my ass glued to the chair all day. So fine, no big deal. But fast forward a day or two later, I loaded the game back up, my file came back, which was cool. However, now whenever I load that save back up, one or two bugs happen. You get this one that you're watching now. Basically what happens is I get music, I just don't get any dialogue or sound effects, which sucks, but thankfully the music in this game is good, so I'd much rather have this bug than the other one. The other one is the other way around. No music, no sound effects. I actually know if there's not even dialogue. All I get is the very intense breathing and grunting of Aiden and his screaming. Like, imagine this sequence, but just Aiden screaming. Not even the sting, not any other sound effects, just him screaming. It sucks, I don't have any of it recorded, but it's created a fun game with my neighbors of me trying to explain to them that I'm actually playing a video game and not watching anything I really shouldn't be watching that's blasting through my speakers, if you catch my drift. It does remind me a lot of, if you ever seen any of those without music videos.
Call me on my cell phone, day night when you need my love. I'll fly like a gangster bird. I farted, yeah.
So I do have these random laughing fits that are damn near uncontrollable, but when you're trying to play the game, goddamn is it annoying. I've also had this nice little bug in co-op where I was doing an electric substation with a friend. I took an elevator up, he called it back down, and when the door opened, I guess my character really decided to have a face-to-face talk with God. It took that jump scare to a whole nother level. So needless to say, the game is not quite in a perfect state yet, and while we do have a lot of content on the horizon, Timon Smictel has been very active on Twitter, as I shown some screenshots just a moment ago that he's aware, he's taking in feedback of all these things that people want to see in the game, but in the meantime, there's obviously some pressing issues, some bugs that have been reintroduced, or in my case, been worsened since launch, and hopefully we'll be seeing some of that stuff fixed sooner rather than later, ideally around the same time we get some new content. But that's just my perspective. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below, and in the meantime, while you're waiting for those updates to roll out, feel free to hit that subscribe button or even join the Discord down below in the pinned comment. If you're looking for people to play Dying Light, or even Elden Ring is out in a couple days, we got a Discord of well over 2,700, almost 3,000 people, so you're bound to find someone to squad up with. But like always guys, my name is Cynic, thank you all so much for watching, but until next time, I'll see you all later.